ladies, I love y'all to death, but I want to be truthful and honest with y'all about yourself, about you, um, and your outlook. Um, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to my page to get some more um, content whenever I come out. But listen, y'all, I want to be real truthful and honest with y'all because the general consensus when it comes to women's outlook on men is that men aren't shit, black men aren't shit. So this is volume 11 of Black Love Exposed, y'all. Um, we are the cliches of nice guys finish last or whatnot, and that's not necessarily true. Nice guys never even get a chance to get started. Alright? And here's the reason why. A nice guy is just not entertaining enough for you. He's just not that interesting to you. Because deep down inside, you want that drama. You want the drama that you choose. That's why you keep choosing the same type of dude, knowing that it leads to a certain point every time. You keep choosing that same type of dude, and it leads to down the same path every time. And you come back, and 5, 6 months later, you come back and you have the same complaints. All right. So what I am basically telling you is, it's not nice guys finish last, and at some point you have to stop. See, it's easy to say that niggas ain't shit, because that means you would rather say every nigga in the world ain't shit. It's easy to say men ain't shit or whatever, however you put it, because you would rather say that than to say you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Than to say that your choices in men are wrong, or possibly that something that you did or something that you do leads to that same ending. It leads to that same bit of closure. It ends the same way every time. That's something you're not doing. I talked about self-evaluation. I talked about looking at yourself and examining yourself as far as truly, and I mean truly examining yourself. Not examining who you think you want yourself to be, but examining what your actions and how you treat someone and how you act towards someone and how that might rub somebody the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? To the point that they don't worry about how you feel. They don't worry about what would hurt you, because you're not completely there for them. So they feel like they shouldn't have to feel like they obligated to be completely there for you. Now, with all of that being said, nice guys don't get a chance to get started, like I said, because you don't find that nice guy interesting so much to the point, interesting enough. He's interesting enough for you to make him your friend, put him in the friend zone, just in case you come to your senses, which you know you're not. You're never going to come to your senses. As long as he's being that nice, sweet person that you met, and that person that you decided to keep into your life, you're never going to move forward with him, because you don't have to provide anything for that. Only thing you have to do is keep being you. Yet, when that person ends up being in a relationship and he's not able to be there for you in the same capacity, if at all, yet what you basically do is you take that shit and you act like you're the one being cheated out of something, when the year and a half, 2 years, 3 years that he's been sitting back waiting for you to get single, you've cheated him out of all of that. And at some point, somebody else caught his attention. And now you have an attitude because he doesn't talk to you quite as much, again, if at all. So I would venture out to say that most black women actually have a dude in their life that is probably just about perfect for them. But they say we have commitment issues. You can't commit to the very type of person that you want because he's not cute enough, or because he doesn't make 2 times the money that you make, or whatever the case may be. Whatever reason you may have, you cannot commit to that person. So now, sorry for dropping the phone. I tried to pretend that it didn't even happen, but I I'm not deleting this video because I'm saying everything exactly the way that I want it to be said. You can't commit to this person because he's not something about some physical shit that you're just going to get tired of anyway. So you choose to keep dealing with this person and keep this person around so he can be there for all the emotional shit and all the shit that he's good at and all the shit that you're willing to accept from him without giving yourself completely to them. It's a commitment thing and it's a greed thing. And it's nothing more, nothing less than that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing different than a guy having a side chick. It's nothing really different because that guy has that side chick really. That guy has that side chick there just for the things that you're not doing. How is that any different than having a guy there that's a friend, but he does all the emotional shit that's supposed to come with a relationship, but you giving yourself to a whole other person? What's different than that? It's no different. So I just wanted to bring that to everybody's attention because the truth of the matter is a lot of y'all women out here are choosing bad, knowing that it's bad, knowing that it's going to end up being bad, and yet a lot of y'all are going back into bad paths when you got a good dude that's just sitting there waiting for you. Just sitting there waiting for you, and you dealing with your past and you pushing that person. And here's the thing. Everything good is not always all the way good. Meaning, if you have a good person in your life, don't think that he's going to be so good that he's going to wait till you ready to be with that person. Because that is just simply unfair for you to even ask for or to expect out of a person. Because we all want to be with somebody. For whatever reasons that we want to be with somebody. So at the end of the day, what it boils down to is you can't keep asking good things to wait for you. You can't keep walking past those good things, those people who actually do the shit that count, that do the shit that matters. You can't keep asking that person to wait for you and think that everything is going to be okay forever until you decide, or if you never decide, they're still going to be there in that same capacity. Show off.